It's Necey Dixon. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, y'all, welcome back. Clack, clack, okay? Oop, I'm gonna drop my phone. Happy Tuesday. It is nasty and wet and just cold in Dallas. It's so cold in the deep. It was peace. Okay, it's cold in Dallas, y'all. I just got home from work and I'm ready to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. I will give Love and Marriage DC a very I think I titled this video Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let me change the title of that. But I just wanted to give y'all my first thoughts on Love and Marriage DC. It looks like this season is off to a bang. That's going to be our pregame. So come on in, get your seats warm before we talk about Potomac. It looks like the season started off with a banger, y'all. We see this Lil Jamie, Big Jamie, Lil Jamie, Big Jamie the whole time. And, honestly, I just still really feel a way about them calling this grown-ass man Lil Jamie. I just thought that it was comical how Big Jamie said that these kids of the 90s are, I think he said spoiled, or I don't remember exactly what he said, but he basically said that they don't want to work for nothing. And I just find it hilarious because it starts with the parenting, okay? And I talked to y'all about that last season. There are the kids you get from two-parent households, from the suburbs. I went to school with all the kids like that who still decide that they just want to be on bullshit. So I just think it's funny that he was saying that it was the kids in the 90s, because I'm like, I don't know about it, okay? I don't know about it. And then just his son and him about to get into this tussle. To me, it's much deeper than his kid just being lazy. It's much deeper than having a two-parent household. It's much deeper than having money. And it starts with the parenting. I think that it's some issues, generational issues, that the father didn't work through, that the mother don't want to work through, that we obviously saw them talk about last season, that's affecting the way that the son is. Honestly, that's all I think about that. Now, we get to meet Clifton and Joy again. And if y'all watch my reviews for Ready to Love that season, then towards the end of the season, I could not stand Joy. I could not stand Joy. I thought it was wild as fuck that she was like that piped up over Clifton, because Clifton, yes, it was Clifton and another woman, and I forgot her name. The only thing I remember was that she was a dance instructor and that a guy got mad at her and said that she looked like a hamster. That was the only thing I remember. Disrespectful. Anyway, Joy was pressed over the games that Clifton was playing on the show when he was trying to decide if he wanted her or if he wanted, the other girl. And I can't remember her name. Y'all are my historians, so help me out in the chat. And I was really like, Joy, you really gonna do all this to quit your job in another country, to move in with this man and split bills and then be a third baby mama? Because I remember it was a red flag when he came on Ready to Love. And at the time, I think his kid was like 1 or 2. And this is before they even got together. When he came on the show and said his kid was that young, I was like, oh, no, red flag. Red flag. Not you, just having, finished having sex with this woman, basically, to impregnate her. And then you on the show looking for love. Thank y'all for letting me know about the mic. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me. But I really wasn't talking about nothing that serious. I was really talking about Ready to Love. Shout out to Tiffany. The girl who Joy was pressed over was Dakia at the time. So I just thought it was a fool. I'm not understanding why the mic still has some static, y'all. I don't understand. YouTube does not want me to win. I cannot win. And honestly, I might need to Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Um, hold on. Cause let me get this together. Let's see if we can switch to the damn headphones. Because I don't understand. This continues to happen and it really has me pressed. Like, what is going on? It's better. Somebody said much better. Better. Y'all don't understand the stress. So basically, let's talk about this damn mic because we friends here, right? I gotta start talking to we friends here. So before we get deep into the review, hey friends, I bought a mic. So I bought a brand new iPad to start going live on, right? Bought a brand new iPad, bought a brand new microphone for us to talk to each other on, right? And then when I get ready to go live on Lady's first panel, the microphone doesn't work. And I didn't know why. Come to find out, StreamYard does not support external microphones to iPad. So I kind of feel like I bought the mic and the iPad for no damn reason if they can't be used in conjunction. So I'm going to have to get another streaming service. That's one option where I can use Chrome on my iPad. Or I'm going to have to get a plug-in. I ordered a plug-in to turn my iPad into a desktop so that way I can use my microphone instead of using the microphone on my iPad. And it is really, really pissing me off, y'all, because I like to come on here and have good conversations, but I don't like to come on here with the bootleg shit. I really don't. So y'all bear with me because it really irks my nerves so much so that I just want to hang up. I just want to hang up the damn phone. But I'm glad that y'all can hear me a little bit better. Y'all go ahead, do me a favor real quick. Kim, you a trip. Do me a favor real quick, like the video, so I can place this order for this other piece. Like the video real quick, all right? All right, y'all. I am secondarily annoyed. We friends, okay? This is the intro. I'm secondarily annoyed because I ordered a cloth to put my iPad on my tripod, and it don't come with the screw that I need. So I ordered a bunch of shit, and I can't even really use it. So I got my iPad propped up on my laptop. It's just stress, okay? It's just stress. I need my glass of wine, but I'm really trying not to drink wine until the weekends. So anyway, where we at? Is the order placed? Order placed. Boom. Okay, it should be here by tomorrow. So anyway, what I was saying to y'all was about Joanne Clifton, I think. Now, when it came to Joanne Clifton, she really irked my nerves when she was on the show. But based on the previews, y'all, I feel like I might like her a little more, right? Based on the trailer. If y'all haven't had a chance to look at the trailer, go check it out. I thought that I might like Joy a little more. Now, after watching the episode and Ashley asking Joy, why are you speaking to single moms about being ready to love if you're not a mom? I was like, oh. Now, Ashley, I ain't mad at you. It made me think that maybe Ashley is beefing with all these people because she's saying the shit they don't want to say. Let's think about who she's really beefing with, like based on the trailer. We see her beefing with Joy. we see her beefing with Arena, which we know Arena is delusional. Okay, I'm sorry, Arena is beautiful, but she's delusional. Joy, I didn't really care for her on Ready to Love, as I said to y'all before. And second of all, why are you speaking to single moms about being ready to love if you're not a single mom? You're not even a mom. So Ashley, I wouldn't mad at you for that. So what I think we're going to see this season is like the dynamics of Ashley trying to, have her spot as Queen Bee and everybody else beefing with her after that. We also, unfortunately, are going to see Big Jamie and Lil Jamie get into it. And can we just stop calling that man Lil Jamie? I think that's part of the problem right there. But that's pretty much it for Love and Marriage DC. I told y'all I wasn't going to hold y'all on Love and Marriage DC. I'm sure we'll have more stuff to talk about as the season picks up. But that's all we're going to talk about right now. Hold on. Can I change the title of the video? Yes, I can, because I accidentally named it Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Merge. Love and Merge DC is what we're going to call it. Perfect. Okay. So I hope that y'all like the way that I reviewed Love and Marriage Huntsville whenever part 3 of the reunion came out, because we're going to review Real Housewives of Potomac the same way. I know they just got done filming the reunion, and yes, I know that Robyn and Juan are allegedly married. We're going to talk about that too. So if y'all wasn't here last time, the way that we reviewed the show, I got tired of taking notes. But I do know that Peach Report Daily, shout out to them, they basically post the whole damn episode on Instagram after the fact, just the important parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio. We are going to listen to the audio just to refresh our memories of what happened. And then we're going to give commentary, okay? So basically, to give y'all a whole synopsis, the big stuff that popped off this episode is Karen. The lies, okay? That's low-key, that's what I'm going to change the title of the video to. The lies amongst this group. Because I feel like there are so many lies being thrown around about people's husbands, and I feel like the show only gets to that point once they ain't got shit else to talk about. So I really want to call this the lies. We've seen the lies come from Giselle, Karen. Now I think that Karen is lying about some things, but not everything. I think Karen is telling a story. You know how your mama used to make you say telling a story? I mean, that was me. I still don't feel right saying a lie in front of my mama. But I feel like Karen is telling a story. So we're going to talk about that. We also see Mia and Jacqueline is crying again for the whole hour of the episode. And that's pretty much it. So let me go ahead and play. Okay, Sasha. Okay, we see each other. I love Karen, but she tried it. She did. She tried it. Okay. And we're going to talk about Rob this episode, but I don't want y'all to think that we ride against the Green Eyed Bandit Sorority Incorporated so hard that we're going to deflect and ignore what Karen was doing, because we're gonna talk about Blue Eyes. Okay, let me go ahead and pull up the audio so we can go ahead and get into it. So y'all, the episode starts out with Karen expressing, or one of the important scenes, Karen is expressing to Ashley that she really felt a way about Robyn coming for her character, and she did. I felt like Robyn was OD when it came to what she had to say about Karen. Like, I went off on her simple ass last episode. Y'all, we really gave Charisse the business last episode. But whenever it came to Karen ignoring Charisse, Robyn had like a personal issue with it. And I feel like Ashley explained it in the best way. I told y'all last episode that Robyn and Giselle were riding so hard for Charisse because they feel like they owe Charisse something because Charisse is responsible for the double wide trailer that's on the side of Giselle's house. Charisse is responsible for Robyn being able to create this hat business that we ain't heard nobody else talk about so far and got her out of the IRS, so she had to stop wearing fake. She was able to stop wearing fake wigs. We know that they feel like they owe Charisse. And honestly, that's why Robyn has gone so hard for her. And if you think about it, all the way back to the damn pizza, I brought that up last episode too, last episode review. All the way back to the damn pizza, to the Karen, you owe taxes tank top. This was all for Charisse, in my opinion. Their relationship with Charisse is still tight outside the show. Charisse is finally getting to do what she tried to do with Monique. And I love that people are seeing the light, because when I was on Instagram and I was looking at the comments on the review of the show, people were saying exactly what I was saying. People were calling her out for the shit that she tried to do with Monique. And I think it's lame. I think it's tired. Charisse was also talking about Karen this weekend, going back to rehab and all this other stuff. And I stand by what I said. If Karen went to rehab to work on herself, and if Karen had an alcoholism problem, I'm here to tell you, Charisse, I don't give a fuck. Karen is still grand dame, even with the drink in her hand. The main thing that I feel Charisse needs to do is, if you're going to come on the show and try to fight back for your title, that's not really your title, even though you helped cast the show, come on ready, okay? Come on ready. I've explained to y'all before what that meant to me. That meant getting your wig custom colored. That meant getting a setting spray that would not allow you to sweat through your forehead. Like, we don't need to see the beads on your forehead. That would include getting a new wardrobe that's not from Stein Mart, Kohl's, JCPenney, Sears, Stage, Cato's Closet. That would also include you working on yourself physically, okay? And that's not me like shaming her. That's just me saying what it is, okay? I've been watching reality TV since 2005. We know how it goes, y'all. So if you're gonna come on the show trying to be grand dame, like, come with it. So that's how I feel. So I think that we can get into the clips. Ashley called it exactly how I see it. Robyn and Giselle have been working for Charisse, and they're doing what they think they should be doing this entire time, which is why Robyn's beef felt so personal, because it was. Because Robyn sees Charisse as the person who helped keep her lights on. Okay? Robyn sees Charisse as the person who helped her get that house. So let's just jump into the first clip where we see Karen and Ashley talking about the rumors of Juan having another woman.
There's so much I know about Robyn Dixon, and she knows I know, including Juan's other woman. Yeah. Hello. But beautiful, natural, matured. She lives in Montgomery County, and they always stayed in Georgetown. And that's just a tip of the iceberg. Like a girlfriend? Yeah, that looks like me.
This took me out, y'all. That took me out.
Looks like you have blonde hair. She's blonde. Why can't you just say Juan's been spotted with a blonde woman? But you gotta add that she looked like me. Karen's feeling herself a little bit there, very clearly. So, do you think Robyn knows about it? She does know. Oh, she does know. You think they got an arrangement? Ashley, absolutely. I know how Robyn feels when other women are brought up in relation to Juan. Right? Oh, really? How does she feel? Girl, she came up at my restaurant and had a finger up in my face.
Y'all remember this?
I'm worried about my life.
One of the times she should have got her ass whipped.
Please put your fingers out of my face. This is putting my fingers out of my face, Robyn. Out of my face. This needs to be tabled until we get that. It's hard for me to sit on this stuff. You know that, girl. Considering that Juan has had infidelity in the past, you're not like, no way, you know? While I want to believe this isn't true, of course there's always a little voice in the back of your head that's like, maybe. No, I want to talk to her woman to woman because I want to have that moment with her. Okay. All right. When we get back here, in my room. Okay. I can throw her over the balcony. I'm kidding.
Okay. So that was the first opening scene. Y'all, let's just talk a little bit about what Karen is doing. Shout out to Pacino Wrote Rules, where I posted that comment saying that Karen was doing the basic reality TV show strategy, telling Ashley the bone carrier. That's exactly what she was doing, y'all. I think y'all need to, like, we need to pay attention to the way that Karen responds to certain things. So Karen delivers the news to Ashley that, allegedly Juan is being seen with a woman around Georgetown, which is the city, a mature older woman that kind of looks like Karen. And, I'm laughing because I think that Karen did a bad job describing this by saying that the woman looks like her, because I feel like she lost her credibility, right? Do I think that it's a possibility that Juan could be cheating on Robyn? Yeah, it's a possibility. Is it harder for me to believe that it's an older woman? Yes, but I don't feel like Karen loses her credibility because she's not pretty. Like, let's make that clear. I think that Karen looks good for her age. I think that, a younger man would be attracted to her. Now, would it be Juan? I don't know. Now, when Ashley ends up asking Karen, does Robyn know about this? She said she has to know about this. And then Ashley said, well, what do you think? They have an arrangement? And Karen pauses and says, well, that must be it. They have to. So it's like, Karen, do you know what it is that you're sharing, or are you making it up as people ask you questions? And we're going to get to that because she does it later on whenever they go to the actual dinner. I haven't seen the TikTok, baby Trisha. I haven't seen the TikTok. But anyway, we're going to talk about it some more. So y'all already know what Ashley does. Ashley runs and she spills the tea to everybody, including Robyn. Hold on.
She's asked me not to share it with the group, which I'll respect, right? It's not about me. Is it about me? No, it's not about either of you. It's about you.
Okay, I want to fast forward. So Ashley plays dumb and she walks over to Candace and Wendy and she's like, oh, well, Karen told me something, but I don't want to tell y'all until y'all guess what it is. So she ends up talking to Robyn one-on-one after they get off of the bus and they get to their destination, right? But one of the clips that I would be remiss if I didn't show y'all this clip, was when Juan ended up cussing Robyn out on the phone, because after Robyn gets the tea from Ashley, Robyn's sitting there and you could tell Robyn's very uncomfortable with finally having the shit be on her, okay? Robyn and her Sally Beauty clip-ins that are chopped and you can see all the tracks are just in a frazzle, okay? Robyn and her clip-ins are shook. And Ashley's telling her what she heard. Robyn clearly looks uncomfortable. You can tell it bothers her. I'm not going to say Robyn thinks it's the truth, but you can tell it bothers her. So she just says, you know what? I'll call Juan right now. And that was to make us think that she wasn't, pressed on it, right? She calls Juan on the phone and Juan cusses her ass out. Juan cusses her out. He cussed out the women and he said, I'll cuss all them women out. For a second, I thought he said bitches. But then the second time he said women, and it was funny AF, because she tried to act like he wasn't coming for her when she got off the phone. When she got off the phone after he hung up on her, she was kind of just like, yeah, Juan said that he'll cuss everybody out. And I'm thinking to myself, well, girl, he just cussed you out too. He just cussed you out and basically said to you, why are you calling me on bullshit? We know Juan doesn't like to be on this show. Don't y'all remember 2 seasons ago when Robyn didn't have no storyline to pull? She was in her warehouse talking to Juan about how he wasn't present as a father when the two boys were little. He cussed her ass out then and walked away from the scene. Juan barely wants to be on this show. And I feel like, honestly, Robyn should leave the show. Because, one, because she's not really bringing nothing to the table like that. And two, because your husband wants to be so removed from the bullshit that y'all do on this show. And when I say y'all, I mean you and Giselle. You, Giselle, and Ashley are the creators of majority of the bullshit of the show. And Juan wants to be so far removed from it that he's removed from you when we see you on camera. That we don't even really believe that he wants you because he don't want to be on camera. Coupled with that, we also know like y'all took forever to get married. And when Juan even proposed to you, you could tell he did the shit for the show. Juan does not want to be on the show. And I feel like it's just embarrassing for Robyn. So for you to save face, I think it would be, beneficial for you to come on as a friend of Giselle's. Just come on as a friend of Giselle's. That way we don't have to see Robyn. We don't have to see you stretching out this wedding. Now that you're actually married, what are you going to talk about? Hopefully that's your finale. But let's go ahead and listen to this next clip of Robyn getting cussed out by her roommate turned husband.
Juan has this girlfriend who looks like Karen. Okay. He's been dating for years.
Okay.
And that he's in Georgetown with her all the time. Like they walk down the street holding hands and stuff. And she thinks she know about it. I've never heard about that. First of all. Second of all, has she seen this with her eyes? She said no, but that a lot of people have seen it and told her about it. I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, I'm just asking right now. I mean, if Karen wants to go there. I just asked him.
If Karen wants to go there.
Talk about fake. And talk about people doing shit. Oh, we can go there. Hello?
What's up, Robyn?
Hey, so I'm here with Ashley. And Ashley's telling me that Karen has come to her and said that you have a girlfriend that has long blonde hair and that you walk the streets of Georgetown holding hands with her. And a blonde hair.
He said, let me stop
you. She's like old like Karen?
Robyn, I'm about to hang up because this is why I don't like this. Karen don't know me. I don't go out. I'm nowhere DC.
I know.
I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut when I'm coming out, Robyn. I'm not playing. I swear to God, I will cut every last one of them niggas out. I'm not playing. They are with everything that we're doing.
I understand.
I love you. I appreciate you. Don't let young women get to you, please.
I know.
I'm not. Don't sound like that's the stupidest thing ever.
No.
Don't be mad at Robyn, Juan. I understand his frustration.
Okay. So I think Robyn thought that Juan was gonna play along and laugh at Karen's silly ass, and it was gonna be a scene of them acting like they were so unbothered. But it ended up being a scene where I was like, damn, you should have saved yourself the embarrassment, Robyn. You know your man. I was just like, what? When she called, he said, what's up, Rob? What's up, Robyn? Like, what you want? You calling me during filming hours. What do you want? Because he knew it was going to be on some bullshit. Baby Trisha said shit. He didn't even say it was a lie. Y'all, I don't believe Karen's lie, y'all. I don't. I think that Karen, I don't believe Karen's lie. That tells you everything you need to know. I think that Karen heard a rumor and decided to share it. Now, that doesn't mean that Juan ain't been seen with another woman. I just think that Karen took something that she heard. It was one of those very much like, oh, you were a, tired hoe from Hampton University, and that's why you got a hot box type of read. Like, that's why you had to go to Sing Sing type of read. Like, Karen, what are you talking about? And then we find out she just made the shit up. Like, nobody knows where Sing Sing came from, just kind of like the same way she made this up about this girlfriend. Now, I will say Candace and Wendy heard about it, but I think that it's interesting that Candace and Wendy heard about it, and they're the ones who are cool with Karen. So it's like, did they hear from Karen or what? And a lot of people were saying apparently Juan is cheating. I've heard that before. But y'all, I just really can't gather myself to give a fuck about what goes on in Robyn and Juan's relationship, because I've been wanting her off the show. I've been wanting her off the show. Like, literally, it was hard for me to do this review because I don't care. I don't care about Robyn. So finally, y'all, the women go to dinner. And when they go to dinner, this is where the lies continue and the theatrics continue. Karen shows up after returning from the bathroom, and Robyn is already talking to the group about how she's annoyed with Karen and how, Karen is fake and she stands by what she said. She knows that Karen should know that she's felt that way about her since the beginning, right? Which I think she has. I think Robyn has been very consistent in the way that she goes up for anybody against Karen. Now, when Karen sits down, that's when she repeats everything that she said to everybody else. Yes, your husband or your roommate is cheating on you. He's been seen with a woman around Georgetown. That's whenever Candace and Wendy both say that they have heard the same rumor, right? And y'all have to give credit where it's due. As much as I can't stand neck and shoulders, they really had Karen looking dumb when it came to her showing the picture of Karen with blue eyes. Now, if y'all been watching the show for a minute, y'all know that Blue Eyes used to work for Karen. He used to be one of her drivers. And a lot of people were saying that he was her boyfriend, right? Karen didn't really deny the rumors. Karen really just got mad every time that it was brought into conversation. And now Robyn shared the picture, but Robyn did her a favor by not sharing the picture with production. Now, y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all think that Robyn did her the favor of not sharing the picture with production because it wasn't a good picture, for one? Or for two, do y'all think she was just saving it because Karen potentially could have something on Juan? Now, I'm going to go ahead and play the audio. I think I'm going to stop playing the video because my ass might really get caught up. But I'm going to play the audio for y'all of Karen and Robyn getting into it. It's two parts, so let's get into it.
Georgetown. I know you know that because you're smart. All of us know that, right? Never heard of it in my life. Right? The reason... Never heard of it in my life. I heard that one. You heard it too? I heard it. Of course. I've heard it. That's what the blogs were saying. But I have questions, okay? Because Georgetown is down the street. Why would you go walking in Georgetown? You can walk with a hoe. Walk with a hoe in Spain. People come to me all the time because people see you stabbing me in my back. So it's people. And they're like, why do you let me do that? Let me finish. Let me finish. Everybody. It's your choice to do this cloak and dagger with your wedding. But as long as you register it, I'll eat my word. I don't believe that's going to happen. She don't need to do that for you. No. Why would she need to do that for you? This is not true. You're not even near her office. Be quiet.
We got to talk about that. Karen says to Giselle, this is not even for you. You're nowhere near an altar. Be quiet. Thou not have a man. And I just think it was hilarious because Giselle, it's like, girl, hush. You have nothing to do with this. Amber says, I'm sorry, but Karen is obsessed with his wedding and it's weird. I don't think that Karen is obsessed. I think that Karen is returning the same energy that she's been met with. The same way that Robyn has been obsessed with where Karen lives with her alleged boyfriends, the same way that Giselle has been obsessed with Karen owing taxes, but then they didn't keep that same energy when Robyn was wearing blue and purple and green and red colored wigs to hide from the IRS during the season. Karen is returning the same energy. The way that y'all are so dedicated to proving Karen to be a fraud and proving Karen to not be grand dame, she's returning that same energy when it comes to the wedding, and I'm here for it. I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's a game that they've been playing, and I feel like if you want to expose me, I'm gonna expose you. So I don't take that as obsession at all. Now, whenever she calls this wedding fake, Robyn gets in her feelings and she was like, oh, okay, so you want to talk about what's fake or you want to talk about what's really real? Here's a picture of her in blue eyes. She passes the phone around the room and she shows everybody a picture of a woman from the back that allegedly looks like Karen's hair, Karen's ass. And she's at a bar in Las Vegas with a man wearing a Redskins jersey. A lot of people, everybody there, said it looked like Karen for the most part. Mia said it looked like Karen's ass. You can't believe Mia, y'all. You can't believe Mia. Wendy looks, Candace looks. Giselle obviously said it looked like Karen. Ashley said it looked like Karen. And y'all, I know y'all are gonna say like it's not that deep. It's not that deep, but the thing is, I believe Robyn in this situation. I believe that this is Karen in the picture with blue eyes. And I wanted to see the picture low key. Karen, you especially knew that it was blue eyes and that was her boyfriend because Robyn didn't show Karen the picture. And Candace ends up saying to Karen, oh, it was a picture of you from the back. And then all of a sudden, Karen not tripping no more. Karen says, oh. Basically, like, that let us know that it was a possibility that there could have been a picture with Karen's face in it. And she knew it was a possibility that there was a photo of her and blue eyes out there. But because the picture was her from the back, she was given the same energy as Marceau's back in the hotel, allegedly. If y'all watched Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yes, Amber, no face, no case is exactly what Karen was given. The other response that Karen had to the situation was, this is a married man. And that to me convinced me even more so that this was your boyfriend because I could definitely see Karen cheating on Ray with a man who also had something to lose and not just somebody who wanted to be famous, somebody who was single and had fame to gain. This man has a wife to potentially lose, right? So I think Karen is out here with blue eyes. I would like to know more information about it. And I would have to say that this argument between Karen and Robyn was a draw. Honestly, I'm not even gonna come in here as much as I can't stand neck and shoulders, y'all. I cannot come in here and tell y'all that this picture that Robyn pulled was not enough to have Karen looking dumb, because it was. The story that Karen told about Juan and this other woman, that to me didn't even hit as hard as this picture of her in blue eyes. Like, let's be real, y'all. We love us some grand dame. But this picture completely trumped you alleging that Juan was walking around with a woman who looked like you. So after the embarrassment, this is also why I feel like it's a situation of the lies. After the embarrassment, Karen then says, well, do you want to know why Juan wouldn't cuss me out? Because, you know, Robyn's like, oh, Juan actually wanted to cuss you out. Juan want to cuss you out. Like, do you think you putting fear in my heart by telling me that a man want to cuss me out when I got a husband that can whoop ass? Get the fuck out of here, Robyn. So Robyn tells Karen, Juan wanted to cuss you out. Karen says to her, do you know, this is the point right here. Karen says to her, well, I can tell you why Juan's not going to cuss me out. he's not going to cuss me out because I'm actually protecting him. Y'all, clue number one of Karen was reaching was whenever she said, J-Dub, remind me of what Cherie said. Clue number one that Karen was reaching was whenever she said, okay, Robyn, do you really want to go there? Is that what you want to do? I was protecting Juan. And to me, it didn't really seem like one of those, oh, is that what you want to do? I'm going to spill some tea. It was kind of like, I'm losing a fight, so now I'm going to start talking out of my ass. Just like she did at the nude interlude party when she said that Giselle had to go to Sing Sing. Okay? I love me some Karen, but the girl be lying. Now remind me of what Cherie said. Oh, here we go. We were going to get to that part. Cherie also, but we can talk about it right now. Cherie also shares that Karen was having sex in the bathroom with a worker when they were going out. Y'all, I believe Sharice. I don't know why, but as much as I can't stand, Janet Collection wig, sensational wig wearing ass, no custom colored wig, JCPenney, Steinmart, Stage, Cato, Cole's looking ass. I actually believe her. I actually believe that Karen would do that. I think that they don't like Karen, right? I think they don't like Karen. And I don't think that Karen has ever put herself in a position for tea to be sprayed on her, right? But these people just want to spray tea for the sake of them disliking her. Now, I'm not going to say that this makes me change the way I feel about Karen. I'm here to tell y'all that I don't give a fuck if she was having sex with a worker in the bathroom. I don't. And this is the comment for me, Sasha, especially if Karen had a drink. I believe Sharice. But like I like to say to y'all, what Susie says about Sally says more about Susie than it does about Sally. What Sharice and Robyn and Nick has to say about Karen, to me, says more about them and their motives than it does about Karen. I mean, I love Karen's crazy lying ass, okay? So I believe her. And that's gonna be my grand dame, okay? That's always gonna be my grand dame, and I don't give a fuck. I think we're gonna hear more about that next episode, but let me go ahead and play the second audio part for y'all.
Hi, Juan. How you doing? Juan proceeds to take me in his arms, squeezed me so tight my breast went back to my vertebrae, and says to me, "What's that funny? I want you to be the number 3 in the threesome." Go away! Shut up.
Wendy is so dramatic, y'all. Okay, so Karen claims that she is protecting Juan because if you think about it, I don't remember what reunion it was, but whichever reunion they was wearing all white, Andy asked them if they would be open to a threesome. Karen says that Robyn said yes. They played the flashback. Robyn did not say yes. Robyn said no, they would not be open to a threesome. Karen made some joke and said, oh, I like Juan, right? So allegedly, after this reunion, Karen claims that the husband, who she said hugged her so tight that her breast went all the way to her backbone, this whole time I was thinking it was G. The entire time I was like, you know what? It has to be G's weird ass. But no, Karen is saying that the person who made her feel uncomfortable was Juan. Juan then said to her, now, I would want you to be the third person in the threesome. What was funny to me was Robyn said, I cannot confirm or deny that, but it's whatever. Robyn said, I cannot confirm or deny it, but it's whatever. That was funny to me. But then again, y'all, it's kind of annoying because I don't think that the interaction that Karen had with Juan was something that made her uncomfortable. I think that Karen was probably joking with Juan the way she was joking with him on that stage about the threesome. She probably was like, now, you know, you would have chose me, Juan, right? The way that, you know, Michael Darby likes to flirt with Juan. And I think that he probably did say that to her, which is probably why Robyn was like, I can't confirm or deny. Now, I think that Karen felt like she was getting beat in a match. And I think that she felt her only thing to do was to reach on some tea and say that about Juan. I really do. So I think that it just sucks to review. It sucks to review these shows whenever you're having to read between the lies. And thank y'all for calling out the vibe. It's not giving Robyn, okay? It's not giving Robyn. Thank y'all. But yeah, I was saying, y'all, it's really hard to review these shows whenever you're trying to read between the lies. And you can't really have a strongly based opinion because everybody is on bullshit. And I think that everybody has been on bullshit. And I hate that that Karen decided to play the same game that Neck and Shoulder decided to play by talking about people's husbands. It was just real lame to me. It's real lame to me, and it's getting tired, and I think that they have nothing else to talk about. But I just seen a comment come through. Hey, Candyland. Candyland says, I don't believe Charisse at all. It's sad that all three of them are coming at her for what? Because she don't want to be friends with Charisse? Because she saw through the fake bullshit from the jump? They look desperate. They do look desperate, but I do believe what Charisse is saying. I do think that that's definitely Karen's character to have sex with a worker in the bathroom. I do. But I don't think that that makes her look bad. I think that Karen be living her best life. I think Karen just keep her shit private. Okay? She really do. Now, what else happened after that? After that, Mia and Wendy have a conversation, and I want to talk to y'all about that. So after the ladies at the table, Neck and Shoulders and Charisse, and you know, they try to come for Karen, the next topic is Mia. Mia decides that she wants to have a conversation with Wendy, and this is coming off the heels of Neck telling Mia that Wendy is jealous of her. Y'all, it has to be something wrong with Giselle to truly say out loud and believe. I don't know if she believed it because the shit sounded funny to me. It is wild for Giselle to go tell Mia that Wendy is jealous of her. Where? For what? Y'all, I was just like, are you serious? So Mia takes that information and she says at the table in front of everybody, you know, Wendy, I think you're a beautiful girl. I think you're really intelligent. I love everything about you. I think your family's really beautiful. You have some beautiful looking kids. I just really admire you. And I would hate for our relationship to be ruined because of insecurities. And Wendy was sitting there the whole time at first, like eating all that up, like, I'm beautiful, I'm intelligent, I got the family you want, And then when Mia said to her insecurity, she was like, huh? Let's take this offline, because I think she knew that Mia was about to be on bullshit. So let me go ahead and play this clip for y'all. Thank you. This the journey with Karen girl. When Giselle told Mia that she's jealous of you, production is so motherfucking shady because y'all intentionally zoomed that camera in on Mia's face. Let me know that I was not the only one who peeped that. Production zoomed in on Mia's face when Giselle said she's jealous. Production said of what? Okay, so let me go ahead and play this clip for y'all of Mia and Wendy on bullshit. It's only a minute.
To know that I do like you. I do. And I feel like we keep missing each other. Like, I don't understand, like, where we went wrong. And that... Do a drink on me, girl. I mean, my husband play, we don't play like that. Period. No. To me, that's equivalent to, like, someone completely disrespecting your space, like spitting on you. You're right. We should feel comfortable and not feel like we're going to get things thrown at us. And I really am sorry. Like, I didn't sleep that night because I don't ever want to be responsible for disrespecting someone. And we like you. She loves Eddie. Eddie loves you. Oh my God. Like, they love each other. He's like someone we hanging out with. They love each other. You got fake booty. I got fake booty. Okay. You're beautiful. I'm gorgeous. Right. I think that, overall, I think you're a good person. Well, last night is not like it. Because you were getting on my nerves, child. And you threw a drink on me again. What's wrong with Nobody said he was getting. What you talking about? And I'm going to get on your nerves again.
Okay, can we talk about this though, y'all? Yes, this one. Stand up. Okay? Stand up, Wendy. We've talked about this already earlier in the season where we saw Wendy kind of fold when we saw Wendy fold when it came to shoulders. I don't understand Wendy. I guess Wendy feels like she has to make her rounds in this group and that Wendy feels like she needs to be accepted because she obviously doesn't have the same alliances that the Green Eyed Bandits do. Karen don't really go up for Wendy the way she should. Candace does. Ashley surprisingly did. So I feel like maybe Wendy feels like she has to do this in order to get along with the get along. But girl, did y'all peep how Mia said to her, G is asking, where's our girl? Where's your girl? That was Mia testing her because Mia wants to fuck her. Okay, Mia wants to have sex with her. And I love that she said, you're beautiful, I'm gorgeous. Like, beautiful does not top gorgeous. So they end up talking about how basically the group gets along for the rest of the trip. They dancing on a party bus in the next episode. They drinking, they turn up in the night. They go down to the pool and Wendy and all the other women are like flashing each other because they feel so close and so bonded in this moment. They want to see each other's vaginas, right? Wendy flashes hers and she bird eagles and something happens between her and Mia. We don't know if her and Mia make out. We don't know if her and Mia, we don't know if Mia ate the box. And it's very much giving Bolo. It's very much giving Real Housewives of Atlanta scandal. And when they go home, based on the previews for next week, that's what they're going to talk about. And I hope that they're not going to be talking about it for the whole rest of the damn season. Wendy, I'm disappointed. I'm thoroughly disappointed. Because you've been doing a whole lot to try to get in where you fit in. You argue the point when it's worth arguing, but you don't keep that same energy. I need you to keep that same energy. For whatever reason, you gonna learn the same way that Candace learned. You gonna learn the same way that Candace learned. Candace would get into it with these people and she would still feel the need to have some sort of acceptance. Okay? You gonna learn just like Candace did. I'm just not going to, fight those fights for you on here and get so invested, right? Now, y'all, that was pretty much it for the episode. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments before we move on. I'm going to put up a like the video. I want y'all to like the video, almost 200 of y'all in here. Do me a favor, like the video, and then we're going to come back and have a conversation. Y'all let me know if I missed anything. Share your final thoughts, okay? Let's go. All right, y'all. I hope y'all had a chance to like the video. Now I'm about to go read through y'all's comments to see what is going on. Hey, Keisha, my girl, she says, ooh, that's why me. Oh, Keisha, thank you. I think you sent me a Christmas card on email. Thank you for sending that Christmas card. I meant to say that. I love that. That was so nice. Okay, so friend, she says, ooh, so that's why Mia booted Jacqueline off the trip being a bitch to her? Because she wanted some Wendy. She wanted Wendy. She wanted Wendy. Ocho Cinco wanted me. She wanted Wendy. Candyland says Wendy doing all that and they still not inviting her to the bachelorette party next week. This is the comment for me. I was kind of just like, why are they not inviting? Oh, I guess they're not inviting Wendy because Robyn is still mad at Wendy over saying you don't even have a relationship to care about last season. Even though they hugged it out and you were apologizing to Robyn and you felt so bad and you were able to put your tail between your legs for neck and shoulders, you're gonna learn. You gonna learn. Angie Honey says Candy still hasn't learned, even though they came for her husband. She's still trying to be their friend. You think so? I don't think so. I don't think so. Mia, I must have said the wrong name earlier, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, y'all, I think that's pretty much it. Absolutely, Apple TV says, did anyone else see Karen's wig slipping? I didn't see Karen's wig slipping. I didn't see nobody else hair looking a mess outside of Robyn and them damn clip-ins and Charisse in that horrible piano colored wig. I can't. They said the tequila will have you doing some strange things. Girl, Golden Baby says, I didn't like how the Green Eye Bandits feel they scored with the blue eye picture. No one still doesn't like them no matter what they do. Y'all, I have to say this. To be fair, I do think that Robyn scored with the blue eyes picture. I just think it actually would have counted for something if we saw the picture. Why didn't we see the picture? What I want to know. I think Karen did look dumb and it was enough for her to pull some shit out of her ass. As much as I love Karen, as much as I can't stand neck and shoulders, I feel like it just is what it is. It just is what it is, right? But yeah. All right. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta make some dinner. I hope y'all enjoyed this review, including the first 10 minutes where I talked about Love and Marriage DC, including the 5 minutes where I talked to y'all about my technical difficulties and all that other bullshit. Thank y'all for rocking with me, okay? Please like the video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Share it, okay? Share it. Bye.